We got ourselves bad boys. We got ourselves Boomstar coming in as a big old Destro. We got ourselves Dasteel sitting in the back. Oh shit, Dasteel went Horde? Or is that just an ult? Don't even know. Lukron is also playing some Demo. PvE God X, big old Xander, and Santin versus Team Blue with Cinderella playing some Feral. We got Alpha Shadow playing some Shadow. Crispy playing some one more Beastmaster. One playing some. He's just kind of sitting in the corner hanging out. Vall Dan hanging out on a Feral Druid. We're looking at a photo, but it's going to be Alpha Shadow versus PvE God X. No! A Shadow Priest versus a Red Pally. That's not fair, man. Alpha Shadow trying to see if he can find an angle on the bad boy. Oh man, that's unlucky, dude. That's unlucky. PvE God approaching right now. Stun coming in early. That's Alpha Shadow is trying to get the VT up and running with a Siphon to follow. That's going to be Siphon getting killed by PvE God X. Trying to get a setup going onto the Shadow Priest with a Fear to go. Burning through a lot of his CC right now. Lots of cooldowns are getting burnt through right now. Mind Flay to follow. Could maybe go for a silence. Could have went for a silence of PvE God. Actually get him kind of low. Oh my god, that's so much damage from a Shadow Priest right now with a Void Eruption. It's going to be a Shield of Vengeance coming in for PvE God. Going to get a bunch of flashlights. Silence coming in right now. It's going to be a Shield of Vengeance popping back into Elf and Shadow. PvE God X has got wings up and running. It's going to be early disperse as he gets hit with an Execution sentence. Can he go for more CC onto the Pala? It's actually, that was a minute long wings actually. So Elf and Shadow saw the bluff, didn't see full wings, decided I'm going to get in there, man. I'm going to get in there. Making sure to redot him. Stun coming out. Force him tricking out PvE God. Oh my god, this Shadow Priest is actually playing out pretty well. It's going to be Siphon coming down. PvE God making sure to kill that. Used to get himself another Hodge going up onto Elf and Shadow. No Disperse going to be available this time. So PvE God needs to get wings up and running. Stun coming out. That's going to be wings maybe. Does get wings a little bit late, but he has a lot of damage available on Elephant Shadow. Should probably be seen Vampiric Embrace. Fear coming out into PvE God. This is going to bubble it. Shadow Fiends, Shadow Men's coming out. Silence coming out to PvE God. Elephant Shadow doesn't have a lot to work with. Might want to go for, oh my god, still so much damage going up back into PvE God. Might just had a bubble. Trying to get himself a Shadow Man. That's going to be, what is it? Oh, Greater Fade. Did that not do anything? It looked like Greater Fate didn't even do anything. Supposed to dodge all abilities, but PvE God still was able to get the damage through. Vall Dan is going up next. Bob coming out. PvE God saving that bubble for later. It's going to be a Hodge onto Vall Dan. That's going to be tricking out of him. Might be not a good situation. Has Thorns up and running. PvE God doesn't want to hit into those. Vall Dan should have probably got back in there. Forcing PvE God to at least do some damage back to him. Sun coming out. Can Vall Dan just burn through him? It's going to be Shield of Vengeance rotated for PvE God X as he's rotating defenses. Mally to follow onto the Feral. Trying to see if he can make the Shield into an offensive pop. And that's going to be a big old pop into Vall Dan's south. Not a lot he can heal through. He's going to go for healing right now. Still has a bunch of defenses. That's going to be Maledict onto PvE God. Has to go for heals. Needs to wait out the bubble. Is he going to have it? He's going to get a massive heal through that Maledict right now. Bubble coming out. Bubble getting forced. And Vall Dan needs to catch himself a reset. PvE God is just going to get damage out there. Guns for regenerating. Vall Dan needs to stop regenerating as soon as he can. Moonfires it just to get it to stop and running. He's going to be stunned onto Vall Dan. No chicken available. PvE God does have big wings. That's going to be a massive execution sentence. Lots of resources coming out. Vall Dan is going to pre-wall this with Thorns up and running. PvE God no longer with wings. Big wings no longer available. This is where Vall Dan is trying to get a big old bite. Rotating defense. It still has one more wall available. Flashlights are coming out for the Pala. Vall Dan is back on the chase. Trying to see if he can finish him up. Big bite coming out after the lost common points. Bash coming on to PvE God. This is going to get a trick it out. Still trying to play defensive. It's kind of in a tough situation. Needs to wait for the next Hodge. Flashlights are coming down. That's not going to be a kick out of Vall Dan, but he's kind of lagging all over the place. Short stun onto PvE God. Doesn't get him. Hodge coming in, but please don't take him out. Vall Dan taking out PvE God X. Good job, my man. Burnt through a bop and bubble. Very well played. Compared to this guy popping in early in the duels, I remember him coming in and backpedaling. Now he's taking out PvE God X. Very well played, my man. But now you got Lukron up next. I was about to say, you got one to play against, but actually one is on his team. Team Blue. Lukron getting opened up on Vall Dan. Needs to get the bleeds up and running onto this Warlock. Needs to be aware of the CDs. It's going to be Demon Doggers coming out. Trying to land a Fear. Not going to get interrupt onto Vall Dan. Vall Dan saving that for later. That's going to be Fear spam back-to-back Shadow Bolts to get resources up and running. The Shadow Bolts are not going to break that Fear. Triple Shadow Bolt actually. With a hand to go down to follow. Vall Dan is going to sneak away. behind the tombstone. Maybe he can't even catch a reset since no dots. No, the pets are going to be there. The imps are making their way over. Has actually catch himself for a bit of a resell though. Looks like shot him out resell. Bash double stun coming in to Lukron with all the bleeds. Big bite coming out. Lukron is actually catching himself at about half health, trying to see if he can land a fear. No kicks coming out of Vall Dan. Another stun, saving that kick for a little bit later. That's going to be wall out of Lukron. Acid dips very, very low in health. No, that's going to be Malik though to stop from any kind of healing. Hand of go down coming out. Is Lukron going to be able to get the imps up and running for a big old Tyrant? Trying to get another hand to go down. Stun coming out. Vall Dan is out in the open. Needs to let the Tyrant do the work. Vall Dan is going to take a lot of damage. Still race against time. Horror effect to follow. Tyrant still blasting his ass back to back. Needs to go for a heal. Wall coming out. Renewal might need to come out. Still maintain himself. Still playing the consistent play style. Does get a massive heal. Second wall available if he needs to. Does get himself a swap man. And Lukron is going to sacrifice a bunch of those imps. Trying to see if he can finish him off. Vall Dan pops out for just a second. Not really sure exactly why. That's going to be big old Void Terror on him. Don't know what that does really. But it probably has an extra effect. Bash comes in onto Lukron. He's going to land a fear onto Vall Dan. Does get a fear up and running. He's going to be having to go down into another fear, into Shadow Bolt. Can still probably re-fear. Didn't get that fear to go through since one fear was already on him. And he'll go down, try to see if he can come out. Maybe insta cast Vall Dan, not out of the fight. Incarn up and wide right now. Big damage available. That's going to be stunned to Vall Dan. Hand go down, continue to pump from Lukron's hands. The army of the imps is there. Does he have enough for a Tyrant? Does he have the Tyrant available? Looks like he doesn't. Gonna go for a big old port. More demons. Vall Dan just has to take the damage from the imps. Thorns are coming out just to get some damage and slows to the main demon lord, demon doom guard. Up and running. At least to slow him. Stun coming into Lukron. Looks like he's out of options. Might just go down. Drain life is all he has. Big bite coming down. Fear to follow. Does he have enough health? Drain life keeping him afloat. Has a bit of an absorb. Massive heals from Drain life. Very well done. Try to land another fear, but that's going to be a first skull bash out of Vall Dan. Try to wait until the last needed skull bash. Stun coming out to Vall Dan. Another fear to follow. Does he have another Drain life maybe? Hand to go Dan to follow again. Does he have the Tyrant to follow? He does have the Tyrant. Bashes him though. Stopping the Tyrant play. Can he get enough damage? Take out Lukron right now, and he does as he gets hit with a horror effect to follow. Stun coming in by, oh no, charge coming in by Seth, and I thought it was a stun too. That's going to be Thorns up and running. Does Seth have reflect? No, just going to get a stun onto Vall Dan, but he's just hit himself into those Thorns right now. That's a lot of damage back to back. Trickets out of that stun. Fear onto Vall Dan. Vall Dan does trick it out of it. Tried to get a big bite in Sethan. The Sethan wants to get a big old charge, maybe a stun. No, backs up. Not the play that he needs to be making right now. Bleeding away with Vall Dan. Trying to go for regenerate. Not going to happen if he has dots on himself. Needs to get back and stay offensive with the Feral, especially when you got damage over time going. That's going to be a big enrage regen coming out. Vall Dan is just letting him get all that free healing right now. Sethan, that's about all he's got going on. It's going to be stun onto Vall Dan. Sethan needs to get the big damage up and running. He needs to kind of wait up with his resource. Needs to make sure he has full rage bar, stun, full rage, unload, big damage, make it combo, all in rage. But looks like he has a bit of a trouble with that. Malik to hit him. Not going to be able to heal that much with 50% dampen to follow him. Vall Dan is just trying to see if he can finish him off real quick, man. I like watching Vall Dan play, dude. It's like watching a kid grow. As he came in. And he was just not that amazing. But now he's wrecking through fools, man. He's making plays. That's two people. Not that Lukron is a fool, but I'm just saying. Vall Dan had a bit of a struggle. That's going to be Thorn. Seth is actually going to end himself with those Thorns. And down he goes. Vall Dan taking him out. Popping on that plume trinket. I can see the effect of it. The plume. Giving him a little bit of versatility. Who's up next? It's either going to be Boomasaur, the god himself, or Destiel up next. Yep. Destiel's up next. Got mad respect for this man given his item level. Mad respect for this man to fight with his item level. Which one? Vall Dan? What's Vall Dan's item level, by the way? Garrett, what's up, man? How you doing, my dude? Also, can we get Chillbane in here, by the way? Can we get Chillbane in these duels? Now I'm thinking about it. I hope you're having a good day, Garrett, by the way. That's going to be an opener by Vall Dan onto Destiel as he picks up the eye. This is where Destiel can go for the big setup. That's going to be Thorns up and running early onto Vall Dan as Necrotics are starting to stack up. And Destiel, the health is not looking that good right now. Might want to go for Transfusion right now. AMS coming in, throws Thorns, but maybe a little bit late. BBF coming in as he's just trying to tank up right now. As a big old Inkar roll for Vall Dan, he's going to have the Trinket. Trickets out as soon as it comes out of that stun and continue to truck damage along with Destiel. Where's Transfusion coming out for you, my man? You need to get the massive heals in again. Death Strikes in there, but big Transfusion needs to come out. Some more healing. No, Vall Dan taking a third one out. Ooh, okay. Or is that a fourth? Fourth one. Technically. Because he did have to go against PvE God X. But now the world boss, the raid boss himself, Boomasaur, making his way out. The final boss in a dungeon. And Vall Dan is going to try to see if he can play up to the mechanics. That's going to be a big old fear onto Vall Dan. No kick available for that one. Big K is about to follow. Shadow Fury off that. Misses that Shadow Fury actually, but that's going to be Cataclysm to follow as Vall Dan is playing around. Very unpredictable. Short stun coming onto Boomsaur. It's going to be fear. Doesn't get a kick on it. That's going to be another K is about to hit him into a short rude wall coming down and big kill for Vall Dan. Does get a kick onto Boomsaur on his fire damage. Is going to drop down the Infernal with a big old K is about to follow. Big bite coming in onto Boomsaur, but he's going to get a melee going into Vall Dan. Vall Dan is going to get hit with a horror effect, mallied up. Okay, is about to follow again. Gonna smack him right now. Gonna get a melee rolling onto Boomsaur. Boomsaur is gonna have to eat that melee. Safety chicken procking out right now. Trying to land a Fear onto Vall Dan. Not looking like it's gonna happen right now. Fear trying to come out. Does land. That's gonna be a pre-wall for Vall Dan. Is it gonna last long enough for a massive chaos bolt? Does he catch a re-stealth? Maybe. No. Doesn't go for it. Just gets himself a swim with a massive chaos bolt hitting him. Is he gonna line the next? No. Second in the air now. And does go down. Boomsaur actually took so much damage out of Vall Dan. Had to burn every defensive except for wall right now. And now he has to go against Crispy, man. That's gonna be rough. Try to see if he can get a Fear on the pet with Drain left to follow. Gonna get interrupted. I don't think Boomsaur has anything left, even if he was right here. That's gonna be extremely rough, and that is it, man. Vall Dan, my man, this boy came in backpedaling and shit before when he came to the duels, but now he's making his way up the top, man. I like it, dude. I like it. Although I think Boomsaur would have had more of a chance if it wasn't that high dampening. Actually, I had to invest a lot of cooldowns into the Feral, as Vall Dan wasn't gonna go out without a fight. Vall Dan had double wall, I think. Had the heal, had Incarn. Like, he actually had a little cycle.